This looks like fun. Let's watch and make some comments.
So today we're going to be taking a look at 10 of the coolest designs that you can fly right now, no training or license required. Now under the FAA, these aircraft fall under Part 103, which basically means that they can't weigh more than 254 pounds or 155 kilograms, fly faster than 55 knots, and only the pilot can be the sole occupant of the aircraft. Now I will say that it's a pretty terrible idea to try and fly one of these without any training, and don't take my word for it, just search YouTube for flying an ultralight with no training and see what you find. But anyway, let's take a look at 10 of the coolest designs that you can fly right now without a license. Legally. Number 1 on the list is an airplane designed specifically to meet the Part 103 regulations. The Aerolite 103 was designed in 1997 and has many features that certified airplanes have. These include a yoke for pitch and roll, rudder pedals, tricycle landing gear, and even flaps. It has many options for engines ranging from the 28 horsepower Hirth F33 up to the 64 horsepower MZ202. A brand new Aerolite will run you about $17,000 for the kit and $20,000 for a fully assembled airplane. The Aerolite
20K for fully assembled, 17 for non-assembled. Interesting.
103 has been a proven design that is a great introduction to ultralight fixed-wing aircraft. Perhaps the most successful and popular ultralight
This is the most popular one, Quicksilver MX-103.
is the Quicksilver. The Quicksilver has been around since the late 1970s and was originally designed as a weight shift hang glider. As the ultralight craze started in the 80s, the Quicksilver gained some design improvements such as a landing gear and control surfaces. Today, the Quicksilver MX-103 is their answer to the Part 103 FAA regulations. It features a 50 horsepower Hirth F23 engine, completely open cockpit, side control stick, and a long track record in the ultralight world. Today you can purchase a brand new fully built Quicksilver MX for around $19,000, or you can find a used one for as low as $3,500. If you're looking for a sporty ultralight that is known for its superb handling and performance, the Kolb Firefly is the one for you. The Firefly stems from a design by Homer Kolb back in the 1970s called the Kolb Flyer. As time went on, the Kolb underwent some design changes, and today we have the Kolb Firefly. It features folding strut-braced wings, a tail dragger landing gear, and a 40 to 50 horsepower engine. The kit is still available today and will run you about $20,000 for a brand new aircraft, including the engine. Although the Kolb is priced above previously mentioned ultralights, its performance and handling is far superior. Personally, if I were to go with an ultralight, I think I would go with the Kolb.
20K. Interesting.
Let's break away from fixed-wing aircraft and look into some rotary wings. The Benson B-8 gyrocopter is a gyroplane which was designed by Igor Benson back in the 1950s. It features a 72 horsepower McCulloch engine which was originally used in military target drones. The McCulloch engine propels the aircraft forward and the relative air spins the rotor blade. This allows a gyrocopter to fly incredibly slow and descend vertically. These characteristics make the gyroplane safe in the event of an engine failure. Today the Benson company has closed, but the plans to build a Benson gyrocopter are still available and used ones remain in the market. There are also many similar designs for gyroplanes that fall under the Part 103 regulations. These include the Butterfly and the Gyrobee. A Benson gyrocopter is perhaps the most compact and unique aircraft that you can fly without a license. Now you may want to fly something that is the epitome of cool, and you want to do it from any backyard. The Mosquito Air personal helicopter is the aircraft for you. It features a completely open cockpit, 60 horsepower MZ202 engine, and can take off and land vertically, making it a true helicopter. Even though the design looks simple, the kit is going to cost about $30,000. Legally, you don't need any training to fly the Mosquito, but if you're going to purchase one directly from the company, they won't sell you the rotor blades unless you prove that you have 10 hours of training. To me, that's okay, because with spinning blades that close to your head, you'll want to know what you're doing. Now that we've reached the middle of the list, here's a friendly reminder to like and subscribe. Your likes, comments, and subscriptions help keep the content flowing. Alright, let's get back to it. Moving back to fixed-wing aircraft, for number 6 we have the Hummel Ultra Cruiser. The Hummel Ultra Cruiser is the only all-metal fixed-wing ultralight available today and was designed by Maury Hummel back in 1999. It features a 4-stroke half VW engine ranging from 28 to 45 horsepower. This engine isn't very common in ultralights today, and its low RPM give it a classic and beautiful sound. The tail dragger landing gear and low wing design make the Ultra Cruiser a fun airplane to fly and great airplane to look at. The kit minus engine is around $14,000, and the plans can be purchased for $260. Number 7 on the list is an ultralight known for its incredible airframe strength. The Phantom X1, or the Phantom Classic, is a high-wing tractor configuration ultralight that can withstand up to 9 positive Gs and 6 negative Gs. This makes it a popular ultralight for aerobatics, and there are a number of videos out there showcasing what the Phantom can do. It uses a 40 to 50 horsepower engine, and the kit minus engine is $11,500. If you want to fly something where you can be confident that the wings won't break when doing outside loops, the Phantom is the airplane for you. If you want to fly a twin-engine airplane without a license, number 8 is the plane.
All right, without interruptions, let's resume.
For you. Although the Ultraflight Laser had a short production run between 1979 and 1984, used aircraft can still be found today. The first version featured two 5.5 horsepower chainsaw engines, which were enough to power the Laser with its 36-foot wingspan and 12-to-1 glide ratio. Later models used two 9.5 horsepower Rotax 185 engines and were equipped with a floor-mounted control stick, tail wheels on the inverted V-tail, and toe brakes for each of the main landing gear wheels. The wings are covered in a clear Mylar or Tedlar PVF film, giving it that unique Laser clear wing. The Laser is a true classic design from the 1980s age of ultralights. If you want to fly and transport your aircraft easily, number 9 is the choice for you. Powered paragliding is a relatively modern way of flying without a license. The pilot wears a paramotor which features engines between 14 and 30 horsepower, and they achieve flight under a paraglider which can be packed away into a backpack. The paramotor design originally came from hang gliding and was later adapted for paragliders as their popularity rose in the late 1980s. Pilots can either launch and land on foot or elect to use a small trike and have more of the aircraft feel. The largest downsides of the powered paraglider are the low flight speeds and high sensitivity to turbulent air conditions. The paraglider wings and paramotor setups differ greatly depending on the type of flying the pilot does. This sport is growing quickly, and a brand new beginner setup can be purchased between $7,000 to $10,000. Number 10 is an aircraft for the true classic adventurer. The Cloudhopper balloon is a single-seat hot air balloon in which the pilot is strapped into a harness instead of standing in a basket. According to the FAA, balloons fall under unpowered flight, which makes the Cloudhopper required to be under 155 pounds instead of the 254 pounds to be regulated under Part 103. The pilot's harness can swivel 360 degrees, allowing them to face any direction for launch and landing, and the Cloudhopper can fly for about an hour and a half. To fly the Cloudhopper, you'll need a ground crew to pick you up as you are completely dependent on wind direction. This makes the Cloudhopper the least controllable aircraft in the list, but if you enjoy long moments of silence and the serenity of floating along where Mother Nature decides, then a Cloudhopper is for you. Today there are 2 manufacturers of the Cloudhopper style balloon, and they will run about $20,000 for a new hopper.
Nice view?
Yeah, this is great. This is wild.
Number
Wow, I don't know about that. I think that I'll skip that one.
11 is a bonus. There could have easily been hundreds of ultralights in this list if I included them all. Number 11 is the option of creating your own one-of-a-kind ultralight. All you have to do is make sure that it is under 254 pounds, flies under 55 knots, and stalls at 24 knots.
Boy, there's a lot of those.
Thanks so much for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and
All right, that's it. Pretty good, pretty fun. Interesting. Of all those I've seen, I like the one that's got the stout wings. I don't want that sucker to break. I don't want to come down, crash, and pick up the pieces. Good day. It's Roger Martin from Billings, Montana.